Is this thing on? Oh, hello and welcome to Helen Kitty Cat Crafts. What do I do? Well, I do slow stitching, dolls' houses, fabric art, miniatures, dioramas, all sorts of things. But mainly I just play because I don't want to grow up. Stick around and see what we do. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Cats. Oh yes, we do cats too. Welcome.
Hello everyone. It's day 2 of my December journal. Excuse me, that's a good start. Welcome. Pull up a chair and grab a drink. How are you all? I hope you're all enjoying December. Oops. Little bit of glitter stuck to the page there. Have you all been doing some lovely crafts today? What have you all been up to? So this was yesterday's page. Now I have stuffed a few things into the book that I want to use for today. So we've got a little tag and some scrapbook paper and a little postcard. And a picture from a magazine. Isn't that cute? That'll match that. I like that. That is really cute. And another tag. And this is it's a postcard from Home Alone. And there's my tag to put my date on. And a unicorn. Why not? Magical unicorns, all sparkly. It was a gift tag that I had left over. So I think we'll start by sticking this down. Isn't this background a lovely colour? It's like frosty. It's cute, isn't it? I like that. I do love this colour though. So what have you done today? I hope you've had a good day. I've really been enjoying watching all the vlogmases and December dailies that have been going up. I've seen some really good stuff. All I can say is that there are some very talented crafters on YouTube. I've really enjoyed seeing them. And, well, they're all going to post again tomorrow. Well, most of them are anyway. So I get to do it all again tomorrow. How brilliant is that? I love December. Put plenty of glue on this to stick it down. Well, after 4 days of rain, it finally stopped. So it's dry. It's not too cold, to be fair. It's a little bit warmer than it was. But at least the rain has stopped. And when I say rain, I mean like rain. not just a little bit. Okay. Oh, quick drink of tea. Well, it's coffee actually. A little bit of a slurp. Next bit. Beautiful postcard. I could put that there and I could use it as a side pocket. Because it's a postcard, it's quite thick, so it would make a good strong pocket. Now, do I want to put that there? Let's just try a few things. So that can go in there, and I can use the back of that to write on, because it is just a photocopy, so it's blank on the other side. And I could put the unicorn there. And then date tag at the top, of course, with the cheeky little elf. No, I don't really like that there. It looks a bit like it's an afterthought. Don't like it there either. I like that unicorn in the top corner. I do, I like that. What if we put that there, and the bookmark gift tag thing, whatever it is, there. That looks better. And then I kept my wrapper from yesterday's advent calendar, just to add a little bit of sparkle. And that could go there. No, that's not right. No. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Oh yeah, that looks quite nice there. And then if that goes there, it gives like a stepped effect. I like that. I think I'll run with that. Yep. So, remember where everything is, guys, because we're going to have to take everything off to glue it. So remember, tell me where they go. Shout, tell me. Because you know I'm going to forget once I take them off. I think that'll make a nice spread though. Shall we begin? Let's go. Okay, so we'll start with the side pocket first. Put some glue down on there. There is some glue in there, it just doesn't want to come out. It's better. So we're just going to go on two sides, because as I say, we're going to use it as a side pocket, or a side tuck, not really a pocket. Okay, line that up. It has a very Victorian feel to it. I like that. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so let's start with, well, we'll take this glue off first. That's better. Okay, so we'll take all these off. And we'll start with this beautiful image that I got from a magazine I harvested. And I saw it and thought, oh, wow. I think it's a Christmas card. It was advertising a Christmas card. But yeah, so I want to be careful here because I want to save the the words on the top. Because I think they are quite appropriate. Peace, love, and joy. Everything you need at Christmas. Well, all year round, really. Put those to one side. So I'm going to take a little bit more off this side. That's better. Yep, I like that. I love how the colours work so well together. Pop some glue on it. It's only a thin magazine page, so Pritt Stick is absolutely fine. Or any other glue stick. I'm going to pop that down there. Make sure there's no bubbles. Yes, I'm happy with that. So next we're going to put down this gift tag. Now, it didn't start off life as a gift tag. It was literally a clipping from a magazine. And I glued it to some cardstock, scrap cardstock, and Mod Podged it. And it's actually really sturdy now. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like it at an angle. Just ever so slightly. Make sure that's secure. And take off any escape glue. Yeah, I think we'll put the words there. Yeah, I like the way it crosses over the edge and onto the tack. And that's going to go there. Yeah. I'm going to stick this down with wet glue because it's quite a thick piece of card. It's like craft card. And we don't want it falling off. I am a terrible overgluer. Again, let's take off that glue. Now what are we going to do with this? 1 minute. Let me search in my box of tricks. I'm sure if you're anything like me, you'll have lots of little storage boxes with lots of interesting things inside. And then this lovely shiny tin. We have miniature cookie cutters. Now, they're what I use for my air dry clay. They've never been anywhere near cookies. Yeah, I think that's going to be too small. Try the next size up. Yes, that's better. Do a check the big one. No, that's too big. Okay. So now we just need to mark it so we know where we're cutting. I think I'm going to struggle to see this pencil because the foil is quite shiny. Let's try that again. Let's try it with this Micron Uniball pen. Only just, but I think I can cope with that. I think I can see it enough to cut it out. Excuse me. So, what shall we talk about while I cut this out? Do you know what I was thinking earlier today as I was watching other people's videos? What a beautiful community we have. People sharing thoughts, ideas, and happy mail. I had no idea what Happy Mail was until I joined this community, and I am so very lucky to be able to both give and receive Happy Mail. I know when I've received Happy Mail, it's always put a smile on my face, and I'm hoping that anybody that I've sent it to has put a smile on their face. And it's nice, isn't it, sometimes, to just do a random act of kindness. Not because you want anything in return, not because you expect return post. Sometimes it's just nice to just pop something in the post, knowing that the person at the other end maybe just needs a little pick me up, or just to let them know that you're thinking about them. I'm a great believer in random acts of kindness. Happy Mail is such a great act of kindness. But don't feel guilty if you can't or don't want to give Happy Mail, because it's not right for everybody. I'm fortunate enough that I have been able to give small Happy Mail packages to a few people and extremely fortunate to receive some back. But if you can't, then sometimes just messaging somebody a simple hello, how are you doing, is just as good, because then they know that you're in their thoughts, or they're in your thoughts, should I say. Get it right. But yeah, I was thinking what a wonderful community we have, and if, like me, you've popped along to a few different live chats, you soon get to know different people and recognise their names. Me personally, I have always been welcomed into every live chat that I have entered. And it's just, I don't know, it gives you hope, doesn't it? Especially at this time of year. When some people are struggling because, I don't know, many reasons really. They've lost someone close to them, or someone special, or a special pet, or maybe just they've lost a job. Or maybe just because they're feeling sad because it's that time of year. It can affect us all, can't it? Gosh, I don't mean to make everybody sad and sound miserable. That wasn't my intention at all. But I'll change the subject. But before I do, I just want to send out love to anybody who might need it. Because we all need to support each other. So let's change the subject onto something a little bit more happy. What shall we talk about? Oh, have you seen Janet Nash UK's Vlogmas for the 2nd of December? I watched it earlier and oh, my heart was melting. Little Freddie was bounding over. Freddie's the dog, in case you don't know. Was bounding over to greet his friend, and he was so excited, and he was so lovely to see. Such a good boy. I hope all your dogs and cats have wrote their letters to Santa Paws, because he won't know what to bring them if they don't. You may have to help them. They find it hard to grip the pen. So we'll fill this journal page in, and then we will pop it into the side tug. There we go. Oh yes, I have almost finished making my handmade gifts. Do you make handmade gifts? I like to send a few handmade gifts out. And I don't send many Christmas cards out at all. So I do like to make a few of those as well. Yes. Would you like to see some? I did put them in a short the other day, but you may not have seen it. Let me just glue this down and I'll find them for you. Da, 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 da. Here we are. So we've got a stitched Christmas tree with seed bead decoration and a little button on top. We've got an appliqued wreath which I cut from some fabric and put a lovely little bow on the top. And then we've got a very cute little robin. Again, that has been appliqued from bits of felt, and it's got a little bit of embroidered branches just to add a little bit of texture. And then we've got a little bauble design, again with a textured stitched tree branch. That's quite sparkly. And then we've got a Christmas pudding which is made from hessian, and then a little mistletoe holly leaf on top, and then a different Christmas bauble design, again with the textured stitches, and yet another Christmas bauble design. This one's got a lot more of the holly leaf at the bottom, and I've actually put ribbon on the inside as well. Snowman. Isn't he sweet? Satin sari silk bow scarf. And then we have another robin. So what do you think? Which is your favourite? Let me know down below. You made any cards? What sort of cards have you made? Last year I made watercolour ones. This year I decided to stitch them. Oops. That's folded over on itself. Or I maybe did it when I put the Christmas cards on top. Pull that apart and put a little bit of glue on the top. And there we go, good as new. So, I think I might add a few more stars, but I don't want to add them out of foil. I want them quite transparent, so maybe watercolours. Yes, let's try watercolour. Let's go in my mini watercolour tin. So these are all CSY paints, which are handmade paints, and they are really good quality, very high pigmented. They are quite transparent, but I quite like that. But yeah, I do like these. Look at those pretty colours. They do non-metallic paints as well, but that's a new one I treated myself to. Out of all the metallic paints that I have tried, I actually do prefer the CSY ones. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, we need that one. And because they're quite small, they're quite good. You know, if you're travelling and you want to take paints with you on the go. And they do larger tins. Okay, so I think Shall I try stamping with it? I wonder if that would work. What if we painted the edges? Let's give it a go. Right, let's try this side. Okay. Beautiful purple colour. Okay, shall we try that? Doesn't stand out a lot. I don't not like it. I'll give it one more go. Not too sure. I can see it, but I'm not quite sure you'd be able to see it through the camera. Let's try painting on the inside. Get into all the corners. Oh yes, I like that. That's cool. It's a very vibrant colour. Let's try this one. Into all the little point bits. Yeah, I like that too. Maybe one more. Okay, what colour shall we go for? We'll try this with the purple. I like that. That's pretty cool. Maybe one more up here. Just one more. Shall we try blue? Yeah, let's try the blue. I like that. That's good. Just finishes off the page, I think. Adds a little bit of sparkle and zhuzh. Let's do my advent calendar. So today's the 2nd. So number 2 is right up at the top. It's a bear! Oh, how cute is that? He doesn't want to come out and play. Isn't that sweet? Definitely have to keep the wrapper off this one. Lovely. Lovely. Put the door from the advent calendar on my page. There, I think. Maybe tuck it just slightly behind. Yes. I'm happy with that spread. I like the the pop of red. I like the way the papers formed into steps and the way that all the colours work together. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cookie, anyone? Help yourself. So, yep, I started my North Pole diorama, didn't I? Well, I gessoed the building yesterday. Well, last night. And this is what it looks like now. And I think I'm going to add a coat of a gingerbread colour, which I didn't have for some strange reason. So I'm mixing white and raw sienna. Give it a good mix. And let's get started. But you know what? You're not going to want to sit here and watch me paint. You've already listened to me waffling on for half an hour. So how's about I say goodbye and thank you for popping in. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow or the next day, because we all get busy. I do like this colour though. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all and wish you all happy rest of the day. Take care and find some nice time just for you. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye now.